What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super. And yo, episode was fucking amazing. And once again, no slowdown, or at least I don't think there was. I think there might have been one or two parts where I think there might have been some slowdown, but I'm not sure. But yeah, there was barely a slow. At least it wasn't very noticeable slowdown. Thank Christ. So I don't know. Maybe adults will finally fix their shit or something. Who knows? I don't care. I'm just glad to see no more fucking slowdown when I'm watching Super. Also, there was actually another Caesar warning for this week's episode as well, which I found weird. I don't know, but yeah, hey. And also, as you guys know, this week was also the debut of Lupin the Third Part 5. It debuted on Toonami this week, or last night. They actually forgot to tweet about it. Like when new shows to appear on Toonami, I'm usually always having to post a little video, but I forgot to do it this time for Lupin the Third Part 5. Yeah, so you guys know, I mentioned this before in last week's review. I've seen parts of Lupin the Third Part 5 when it aired the sub when it was airing fall of last year, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it was fall of last year when Part 5 aired of Lupin the Third. I've watched the first 9 episodes, really loved it, and I'm glad, man, oh my god. Do I miss this dubcast? The dubcast for Lupin the Third is fucking fantastic. I love these guys. And yeah, it was nice to see Lupin the Third again. I love this show. I can't wait to see Lupin the Third. The new voice, the voice they got for Ami, I believe that's how you say her name, Ami, I think it was like Ami, I think that's what her name was. I really dig her. Also, one thing I gotta say, for any of you people that like Ami and you're wondering, oh, I wonder if she could be in the whole series, she ain't. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, so you guys don't get disappointed when she leaves like I was. She is only in like the first 8 episodes, I think, might have been first 7 episodes before she's just written off from the show. Granted, her conclusion that we get from her is great, and I loved it. But if you're wondering if she's going to have a major role in the series, or at least have a constant presence, like Rebecca, I think her name was, the blonde chick from Part 4, she doesn't. At least as I know. Like I said, I've only seen the first 9 episodes. I haven't seen all 25 of them. So I could be wrong if she does come back later on in the series, but yeah. I look forward to her. It was nice seeing this episode again. I remember when I watched this sub. I remember I was like, why do you have a gun in your panties? I was like, what is this? Like, first of all, I had to ask, why aren't you wearing pants? But sure, that cannot be comfortable. Having a gun right there, that shit can't be comfortable. Anyway, so yeah, this episode was fire. More Goku versus Kefla. This was some great stuff, man. Music, woo, woo. Woo, woo, and that, man, I love it every time. What was the song called? Ultimate Battle, the Ultra Instincts theme. My god, every time that theme starts playing, I get hype. Man, I'm hyped. So anyway, let's just jump right into this review. So we start to lift it off. Got Jojo, this isn't Jojo. Got Goku and Kefla, they're still going at it. Kefla has Goku pretty much on the ropes, landing a bunch of blows on them, even locked him into the Cesaro swing. I know probably another way or another name for the move, but that's literally all I know it as, the Cesaro swing. So she uses the Cesaro swing, sends him into some rubble, and Goku's just, like, the man, like, okay. No, don't get me wrong. I still like Kefla or Caulifla as a character. I still really like her, but I won't lie. Having someone, 2 Saiyans, let's add this up. With Kale being pretty much the size of being our Broly level, and we know how far she took, and we know how much Broly took out Goku and Vegeta when they went the whole Gogeta thing in the Broly movie. So I'm not gonna go completely against this, but at the same time, with someone that when they have nowhere near as much experience or fighting, I don't know. I feel like the power scale here just doesn't really match up all that. I don't probably have to help her, but I feel like when you have 2 Saiyans, that one's at this level, Super Saiyan 2, the other one, Broly level, which I'm no power scalers, but from the Broly movie, we can assume that Broly's about on the same level as Super Saiyan Blue, around that time. But I would argue probably Broly, like the official Broly, not Kale. Official Broly's probably a lot stronger than Kale just because of his rage and everything that he's went through. But I don't know. They're still coming with Kale, like with Kefla still landing the smackdown on Goku. I don't know. It doesn't feel as earned as it should be. You know? I don't know. Am I the only one that feels like that? Tell me down below. Anyway, so, but I won't lie. I do like her design. I won't lie about that. And you know, it's good. I do like Kale. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, or Kefla, I should say. Anyway. So she hits him with that. My man Beerus is like, God damn it! Hey Champa, you're cheating! Oh, why Beerus? Is it just because you're saying cat up? You could use the Bataras too! and risk getting disqualified? No thanks. And then we get to the Grand Zenos, and they're like, fusing is fun. I agree, keep going. They like, so they say, yeah, Batara earrings, fusion is good. So pretty much, Goten Trunks could have come along as part of the team if they really wanted to, because hey, they like what Kefla is doing with the Batara, so fuck it, I guess Goten Trunks could have come too. Anyway, but I was just like, I swear to God, like, I would not even be shocked, like legitimately shocked, if legit somebody got killed here in the tournament. The Grand Zenos will have let that slide, because they have made so many other stuff slide. They like with like the evil containment wave, they let that slide. Fusion, they've like said that's okay now. I wouldn't be shocked if they allow murder. Granted, when Frost tried to get involved a few episodes back, when Frieza taught him how to go into the whole buff final form thing, they eliminated him, and they said if you do it again, we'll eliminate the whole universe. So maybe murder will be like, we're like, come on now. But like, but I bet if you do anything fight like hell, I bet they wouldn't even allow low blows. There's practically no rules in this whole tournament. They say, oh yeah, there's rules, but not really. Anyway, so we get there. Goku gets back up, and so once right when after the Grand Zenos tell him that fusion's okay, or at least the Bataras are, but I'm assuming, but even normal fusion assumes if the Batara's okay, we can assume that normal fusion would have been good as well. Then Beerus immediately gets on top of the Supreme Kai and it's like, give me those Bataras, and get his Bataras to get them, which he does, and then they're kind of like, what should we do? Who should we get the Bataras? Now I'm surprised the Supreme Kai actually nominated for Android 1780. I'm surprised he didn't pick Goku and Vegeta, since they're our top two fighters, and they're no strangers to the fusion, as we know from Z with the Vegeta, with the Bataros, as well as in the Goku Black arc. They're no strangers to fusion with the Bataros. So, and then and then he says like, oh, well, we can call him. I think it was like Android 74 or 34. That's 74. 34, I think, was the number he picked, because I'm pretty sure that was added just to 18, 17. I'm pretty sure it was 34. Might be a little bit off, but yeah. So, and then once I love this part here. My man Krillin. He's like, when the Supreme Kai announces, like, oh hey, why don't we use 1780? He's like, hey now, that's my wife you're talking about. I'm like, Krillin, what's the problem here, Krillin? Do you not like the fact that she's going to fuse with a brother? Would you prefer to fuse with her? Are you into that kind of shit? Don't worry, man. I don't judge, man. I don't know if that's what you're into, man. I won't judge you. Anyway. And then, so then they keep arguing, and then Weezing comes in there being like, if we do that, well, yes, we would have one star power fighter. We risk losing two with one blow. And Beerus is like, oh yeah, good point. No fusing. He doesn't throw the Bataras or anything. He's just like, yeah, no fusing. Never mind. And then the Supreme Kai's like, wait, but wouldn't the jumping power, match with the risk? He's like, not when the winner is determined by who has the most fighters. So, and then, now this joke I just legit don't get. He says, I hate it when mom and dad argue. I don't know. Is he just referring to the fact that Beerus and that Beerus and the Supreme Kai, or that Beerus legit has just been arguing with different people like an old marriage couple? Is that what he's talking about? Because I kind of get the joke, but at the same time, like, what exactly are you referring to, Krillin? Anyway, so yeah, we get back to the fight. We see my man Vegeta. He's still facing off against Top, and Vegeta has been distracted by the whole stuff that's going on with Kale. She's like, oh man, their power keeps spiking. Top notices this, and he instantly gets locked, goes behind Vegeta, locks him in a bear hug, and he starts tightening up, and he says like, if you want to watch their battle so much, I will allow you to watch calmly, peacefully in the bleachers. He's like, oh, screw you, and they tightens the grip even more, just like as a good little fuck you to Vegeta. So we get back to Kale and Khalif. We get back to Kefla. I don't know. I keep saying Kale and Khalifla. I can just say Kefla. So they get to Kefla. So then we got to see Android 17, 18. 18, she messed up her ankle a little bit. I don't even know what from what. I think it might have been from her last fight. When was our last fight? How many episodes was that? Anyway, so then we have Mr. Common Rod come out there and is about to attack 18. About to land a good punch there. And then 17 comes in there from the save, which I'll definitely agree. 17 is the MVP of this tournament. I definitely agree with that statement. I've heard a lot of people say 17 was like the MVP of this tournament. I can definitely agree with that statement. Comes in there, saves his sister, and he's like, what are you doing here? He's like, yo, I forget exactly what he said, but I love 17's line says the guy about to punch a lady in the face. There is no time for pity on the battlefield. I'll try to remember that. Punches him a gun and sends his ass flying. And so then 18's like, I didn't need your help. Yes, I know. I'll try to remember next time. I'll call. And 17 leaves, which... Also, where did he get that giant gash in the back of his shirt? I don't even remember. When did he get that? I don't even remember that. Might miss that one. I don't know. So we also see Gohan, Piccolo. They're still facing off against those two Namekians. And also, Gohan uses an attack. I think it was called like the Pasenko something. I don't know. That name sounds vaguely familiar, like something. I don't know. Maybe I might have heard that. Maybe you guys, has that been a move that Gohan's used in the past, or Piccolo by chance? Because the name of that move sounded really familiar to me. But yeah. So my man Gohan, he legit, and one thing I love, my man Gohan was a beast this episode, I have to say. So he was like, so when they face off against the Namekians, he comes in there, one of the Namekians had like their arms stretched out, Gohan comes in there, stomps on it, and like legit cuts it off, and then the dude, like, of course since he's the Namekian, grows it back, and for some reason else had a spare glove. I'm like, dude, do you keep spare gloves around on your person now? Like, I don't even know where he got that. And so I guess he just carried spare gloves. Anyway, but yeah, my man Gohan, badass. I love that. That part was awesome. Anyway, we get back to Goku and Kefla. Goku now has gone, after we see the smoke clear, he's gone Super Saiyan Blue. I love Master Roshi. He's like, he's all the way up to Super Saiyan Blue! And, they're like, oh crap. And then Kefla goes out there and goes, I don't know, what's the official name for this form? Broly? Super Saiyan 2? I don't know, because her hair is green like Kale does when she loses control and she goes all Broly. So I guess, I don't know, I'll just call it Super Saiyan 2. Just to make it easier. I'll just call this, she goes Super Saiyan 2. And yeah, so then she's like, alright, let's fight without holding anything back. And this is when the episode just gets straight fire, man. This is when the episode got hype. So Ultimate Battle starts playing now. I was like wondering, is that because as soon as it started playing, I was like, oh shit, we're gonna hear it again. And I was wondering if Funimation hopefully listened to the criticism that everyone was saying on Twitter when it aired. Because even though I do like the English version, I won't lie, I prefer the Japanese version, just a straight more hype of it. You can just hear the singing, it's just like, cow. You can see it just has so much more energy in the song than in the English version. I was like, oh please tell me they're going to do the Japanese version, or maybe they did the English version with someone that actually had that brought some real emotion, some more to the song. But nah, it was just the instrumentals, and I just started losing. I was like, oh shit, because they just started throwing Kai blasts at each other, throwing punches at each other. It was so fucking epic, man. It was epic. There was like a grand total like 2 seconds of stuff that I noticed where there was kind of some slowdown, it looked like. Now, granted, that could have just been the show, but it looked like, or it could have just been my TV. But I think there was maybe only 2 points. It was only that for like a second that was actually a little slowdown, which was good. We're getting better. We're better than just being like, there was when episode 110 aired. Yeesh, I was like, out of all the episodes to have slowdown, you picked that one? God. Anyway. So thinking till the fight itself was fucking epic, man. Great art animation from Toei. It was fucking fantastic. And Beerus and Chomp are like, Nani? Beerus is like, holy crap. And Chomp was like, are they trying to tear up the ring? Or something. So they're just going at it. It was absolutely hate. So when Kai blasts left and right, Goku goes Super Saiyan, goes Kaioken. And I love that the Grand Zenitals are like, oh my god, he went Kaioken. That multiplies the awesome. Multiple awesome. I love that shit, man. That was epic. I love that. That had me laughing, man. So she keeps going. Goku finally manages to land a punch on him. And when he does, my god, my man Champa was raging. My man was raging. He's like, I gave you the baton and everything. I swear to God, I heard him say, I'll make you pay, bitch, or something. I'm sure it wasn't bitch, but it sure sounded like that with Champa in the middle of his rant. It was irritating. And so she gets out of the rubble and she's like, oh, Jesus Christ, shut up already! So they're back at it. Kefla, Kefla goes for that like multiple Kai blast attack she goes for, and she's like, hit me with that attack again. Goku goes for the Kaioken for the good old fashioned Kamehameha. After he lands, it takes care of him. Kefla appears behind him, kicks him right in the face, and sends him to the ground. I love the song in the OST right here when Goku's hair went back to life. If you guys know actually what the title of that song is, tell me down below because I want to listen to the full thing because I really dig that song on the OST. Anyway, so everyone's like, it's shot. They're like, what? No, Nani? Everyone's shot that Goku is powered down. Kefla's like, man, I was hoping we would fight for some more. And but then Goku starts twitching, and then he gets back up, and then he turns into Ultra Instincts. Now me saying that I went crazy would be an understatement, ladies and gentlemen. Because you see, I lost my fucking shit when we saw the return of Ultra Instincts, And he starts, oh my god, I like, even though I give Toriyama so much flack about how he's Goku and how he keeps pushing him, giving him new forms constantly, and always having one do. My god, I won't lie. I still lose my fucking mind when Goku goes Ultra Instincts. I do not care. I let all my hatred towards Goku and what Toriyama has done with him goes away whenever he goes Ultra Instincts, man. I don't care. I'm just like when I was a kid, when I was watching, or not even like a kid, I was more like a teenager. I was like 14 when I was watching Z and I saw Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. It was some epic shit, man. I do not care. Like, everything I've said about Toriyama, I don't care about that. I just want to see more Ultra Instincts. So Goku's Ultra Instincts, he just starts dodging all the attacks. Epic shit, man. I love them. Oh my god, the OST. Great. So I don't know who the composer is for Superman. Has he done a great job for these Terminal Power episodes? The OSTs he's picked, the OSTs he's crafted for these episodes have been fucking spot on. Like, and with my highlight obviously being Ultimate Battle, that's just fucking perfection right there. With Kashita, I fucking love that song, man. Anyway, so Goku's Ultra Instinct dodges the attacks first time. She's like, that's just a fluke. Hits him another one. We see this time Goku actually dodge them in like slow mo. Epic shit, man. Epic shit. And so then we see the full aura come around him, and he just opens his eyes, and we just get stared down between these two. Ooh. Next week is going to be fire, ladies and gentlemen. I am hyped. I can't wait. That's gonna be hyped. Next week for Toonami, that's gonna be pretty good next week. I mean, we got more Attack on Titan. We got Dragon Ball Super, which we're gonna see the whole Ultra Instinct vs. Kefla, and we got Boruto. Boruto I'm excited for because if I remember correctly, 35 is when Kakashi beats the shit out of Boruto. And y'all know I will love every second of that. You guys already know I do know reaction. I'm not caught up actually on Boruto. I'm about a couple episodes, about like an episode or so behind. Which I will say, I gotta say, I haven't talked about Boruto yet, but I'm about an episode maybe 2 behind right now. I got caught up recently, like last week, earlier this week actually. I gotta say, I love Kagura. Kagura has honestly become one of my favorite Boruto characters, mostly because of his design. I love his design, and I do not know who the character designer for Boruto is. I don't know if Kishimoto also worked with Studio Pierrot with these designs, but I gotta say, the dude that designed Kagura, my good sir, you deserve a raise. Because Kagura is also one. I love his design, the colors, everything, his hair, everything. It all matches up perfectly. It just looks fucking fantastic, man. And I also like his backstory. It looks like for the anime, they're building up Kagura to be like Boruto's Gaara, which I'm cool with. I like Gaara. I like that dynamic they had, that Naruto and Gaara had in the original Naruto. So if they're gonna try to do that same thing with Kagura and Boruto in the anime, because I know the manga doesn't even have Kagura in it, and I've heard the manga has like gotten so good now because everyone's talking like, oh, the manga's so good now. You need to read the manga. The manga for Boruto is fucking fantastic now. I don't read the manga for Boruto. I will one day, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Overall, I give this episode. Fuck it, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 for the Ultra Instinct stuff, man. It was fucking epic, man. I loved it. So anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter if you like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.
She's too